Good evening, happy Wednesday, welcome to Nellis Hall. Red Ravens at home tonight taking on the Seward County Saints. I'm Shane Neal, Chris Freund alongside with me. Chris, it's been almost a month, but it's a normal game day for the Ravens. No weather in the way. We play on the day that we're supposed to play on, at the time that we're supposed to play on. It's beautiful outside. Let's play some basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still getting over the word normal because normal
that doesn't happen.
Normal doesn't happen around here, and normal, you're right, has not happened for the last couple of weeks. But maybe routines are finally being reestablished, and who knows? That's probably going to turn into positives for both teams tonight.
Well, a fun doubleheader here in this one, but let's start with the girls' game, and that's a big one, Chris. Lady Ravens coming in tonight, third in the conference, and can lock up that top 4 seed with a win tonight. But Seward County, they're in 5th, trying to chase down Butler and Coffeyville for that first-round bye, and they're a team that's certainly talented enough to do it.
Absolutely, and there's nothing better than having your own destiny in your own hands, whether it's in 3rd or in 5th. So one of these teams is going to take care of business tonight. One of them is going to be just a little bit tougher, but still, I really believe at the end of the day, these teams are going to...
It's going to be a good game.
It's just going to be a really good game between these two teams.
One in, one out tonight. Aubrey Highshaw back from injury after missing the last 2 games. She will be in the lineup tonight for the Lady Ravens. Big get back for Tony Turner in this squad. And then some big news that we just found out a few moments ago. Allie Myers, who averages about... here, let me get my notes pulled up. As I should have had that ready, Chris. But Allie Myers comes in tonight averaging about 8 and 8 on the season, but one of the best rebounders in this conference. She is not going to be suiting up tonight. She's on a recruiting visit. Happy for her, obviously a very talented player that deserves to go up to the next level and play at a 4-year school, but that's a big, big development. One of the top players for this Saints team, and definitely their top forward. The Ravens should have the advantage down low tonight.
Absolutely, and it's one of those things they've been kind of using her a little bit different this year than they did last year. I mean, if I remember correctly, she was averaging, 16 rebounds?
15, 16, something like that. Yeah, she was more of a traditional post last year. This year they've kind of made her into a stretch forward, but obviously it doesn't matter how you use her. That she's the best forward on this roster, and Coach Marchino is going to be missing her quite a bit here tonight.
Yeah, you can definitely tell her presence will be, or lack of presence really, will be felt. And yeah, congratulations on the visit, don't get me wrong, but this could be a big-time kind of 2-1 positive for the Lady Ravens.
And then, of course, something that we thought we'd be talking about with Allie Myers, but something that Tony Turner will talk about, and we'll hear from Coach Turner here in just a few moments, but battle on the boards. This Seward County team, much like Butler, who we saw last week, one of the best teams in the league at rebounding the basketball. They do it a little bit differently than Butler does. Butler's just your kind of team that they throw everybody into the paint and try to just out-physical you. Seward does it a little bit differently. They spread everybody out, and it makes it really hard to get into the paint and get rebounds, and it allows them to continue building possessions. Ravens are going to have to be disciplined. They're going to have to stay in their gaps defensively, and without Allie Myers, it helps, but you're still going to have to do a good job on the glass tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It is going to be a team effort for rebounding. And the thing that's very important, it's not just defensive rebounding, but offensive rebounds as well. I believe we're going to play a crucial role in tonight's game.
We move into the men's game, Chris, and the Ravens trying to win their 4th in a row. They've already locked up a top 4 seed. They will have a home playoff game, but they're trying to hold off Barton and Hutch for that number 2 seed. Can't quite catch Callie. Callie's already wrapped up the regular season title, but a big part of why they've been so successful and won 3 in a row, Justin Taylor, that shoulder seems like it's doing fine. Taylor's been outstanding ever since the Cali game.
Absolutely. I love the IQ of JT5, really. Just running the offense. He's so smart, but not only on the floor, but he's a great leader off the floor as well. And it's just, when you get one of the third of the money team going, it's great. But I don't know. They seem to be firing on all cylinders, all 3 of them.
Yeah, and a little bit of I don't want to say a bad performance on Saturday, but kind of had to grind it out against Pratt. And Coach Herkelman said it was because it was 4 games in 7 days. This team was kind of just tired on Saturday. But now he expects them to be back at Nellis Hall, get back into their groove, and hopefully look like the team we saw against Butler last week. And it's going to start, and if you want to look like that team, you got to get off to a fast start here tonight.
Absolutely. That is crucial. You've got to take some really smart shots and make sure that you're getting the offensive boards, the defensive boards, but just making sure that you're playing smart, but also playing fast, because I have a feeling speed is going to be huge in this game.
And, of course, when the Ravens and Saints matched up the first time, Chris Seward did a great job of making the Ravens uncomfortable, slowing down the tempo, burning clock and really playing to their strengths of they know they're not as fast as the Red Ravens, so they slowed it down so the Ravens couldn't use that speed. Well, tonight the Ravens want to use that speed. They got to go up tempo, and they're going to be bringing some heavy pressure on the defensive end.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that works because I know there's some players battling some injuries, and as far as Seward goes, so it'll be interesting to see all of that in action and just how long, or maybe all game long. Who knows?
And last thing, right, Chris, here, before we hear from the coaches here tonight, we talk about it all the time. This team has won 3 in a row. They're 20-7. A lot of good to be excited about with this Red Raven team. But with just 3 games left until the playoffs, it's inevitable that we're going to be talking about Hutch. We're going to be talking about Callie. We're going to be talking about Butler. We're going to be talking about Barton. If you want to beat those teams, if you want to be the top team left when it's all said and done, you got to play a full 40 minutes. It starts tonight. The playoffs start tonight, Chris. This Raven team has to come out, play a complete game, and get a win here tonight.
Absolutely, and yes, you are playing for tonight. You're working to win the game tonight, but you're also working because I don't really know what it's like to be a player, but being as tired as they have been, and like you said, 4 games in 7 days. But it is all about building that strength, building that conditioning up, and you want to be able to go for a full 40 minutes. And you're right, it has to start tonight and keep going all the way through the end of the season.
Red Raven pregame show brought to you by our friends at Imperial Vending. We've got Coach Tony Turner and Coach Jay Herkelman coming up just around the corner as we get ready for tip-off here in what should be a fun doubleheader. Seward County in town, just the second to last home game of the year for the Red Ravens. They'll have Barton a week from tonight, and then it's the playoffs. We'll see if they can both have games here at Nellis Hall. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. Coach Turner joins us next. Coach Herkelman around the corner as well. We're back in 2 minutes here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
At Medical Lodges.
The same familiar faces with a new name. Community State Bank in Coffeyville is now Solutions North Bank. The same community bank you've come to know and enjoy is now bigger, and there's even more to love. Solutions North Bank will be able to offer more banking products and services to fit your individual needs. Stop by and say hello and check out SMB's options at the newest Solutions North Bank location in Coffeyville, formerly Community State Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
No payments for 90 days with GM financing. Roman Chevrolet also has a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and always gives you more for your trade. Roman's is the dealership in Southeast Kansas. Roman Chevrolet, located at 2313 West Main in Independence. Together, let's drive.
Red Raven pregame show here on US 98 as we get ready for this matchup at Nellis against the Seward County Saints. Hard to believe, just 2 regular season home games left this year, but Ravens will look to complete the regular season sweep over Seward County. We're now joined by head coach Tony Turner as we get ready for tip-off. Coach, always great to talk to you. How you doing?
I'm always, stressing as usual.
Yeah, there you go. Now, especially at this time of the year.
Yes.
I mean, it's inevitable. It's the life you chose.
That's right. Self-inflicted stress.
Coach, trip out to Pratt over the weekend, and we talked about it a little bit after the game, but good bounce-back performance. Something this team's done a really good job of this year is short memories after losses. Not fun to lose, not fun to lose the same team twice, but good to get back on track. It came out really well shooting the basketball in that first quarter, and I thought for the most part, a complete 4-quarter team performance to get that win over Pratt.
I thought we did a great job versus Pratt. We moved the ball. We had good flow on offense. We crashed the boards. I thought, especially coming from a loss, I thought we bounced back pretty strong and just handled our business.
Well, and Coach, I know that when we get to the postseason, we still have 3 games left until the postseason, but I know you've said at times the postseason started a month ago. But with these 3 opponents coming up in Seward, Dodge, and Barton, and then the Region 6 tournament, you're going to get to a point where having a short memory after a loss doesn't exist anymore, but having a short memory after an 8-0 run or a 10-0 run or whatever can be so important in these games down the stretch, because you're playing teams we're at the point of the year where everybody plays good, and there's going to be moments where they snatch momentum or they go on a little roll or they start hitting shots. And to see a group that it feels like for almost every occasion that it's come up this year is able to kind of forget about it and get back out there and execute the way they've executed all year, that's such a strength at this time of the year.
Yeah, like you said, you got to have a short-term memory, but also you got to learn from some of your mistakes. And you just, like I said after the Independence game, before the Independence game, that our playoffs started then. And with that mindset, and I was just trying to get our team's mindset right to just kind of go out and do the little things right. You can't afford to have a loss because, eventually it's, do or die, you're done. And if we can just – and also I want to kind of hopefully start working on the jitters of the playoffs and, the jitters of the big games. And if we could have that mindset and continue the mindset of thinking it's playoff time. So when we do get in the playoffs, it'd be one less distraction we'll have. And so that's part of what our mindset's been.
Well, and you talk about, it's something I've talked about with some high school coaches this week because sub-state playoffs are starting this week, but finding that balance of, you should be excited for these games. Barton coming to your house, Seward coming to your house, going out to Dodge City. You should be fired up for those matchups because you've put yourself in a position where those matchups mean a whole lot. Mm-hmm. And that's something that you should be proud of and you should be excited about. But at the same time, like you said, you can't let those emotions and let that excitement get in the way of when it's time to handle business when the ball is tipped off. So I think, obviously, even when we get to the Region 6 tournament, the team that ends up hoisting the trophy in the end might just be the team that found that best balance of getting amped up for big games but not letting it overtake what they do on the court.
Yeah, just got to continue to do the little things right and just one day at a time, one game at a time, just come in, work hard every day, make practice mean something, fine tune, communicate more with your teammates and coaches and just kind of, just so everybody's on the same page. And one thing we've been really preaching is play for what's the name on the front of the shirt, which will make things better for the person with the name on the back of that shirt.
Coach, something I've noticed in the last couple of weeks is I think, I don't know if I'd go to the extreme of you playing at point guard, but we've seen a lot more design in the offense where the ball is in the hands of Karis Washington. And I think it's led to a lot of mostly successful results, but it feels like, not that the ball didn't go to Karis a lot in the beginning of the year, but it feels like now the way that this offense is running, you want a lot of your offense to run through Karis Washington. And so talk about maybe that adjustment that you made where it seems like Karis is at the top of the key, maybe getting players set and getting players in motion, maybe playing a little bit more quote-unquote point guard than she played earlier in the year.
Well, they're taking things away that we have, and so they're kind of they leave Karis open more, and she's a very talented player, and she's able to get to the rack, get to the free throw line. She makes some pretty good decisions with the ball, and she just that sophomore leadership, kid's ready to step up, and when her number's called, ready to go make a play.
Well, Coach, there's a lot of players in this league that are really good at one thing, really good three-point shooters, really good rebounders, as we'll talk about with Allie Myers here tonight, really good defenders. But it's very rare to find a player that can defend every player 1 through 5, that can crash the glass at the rate that Karis does, that can get to the paint, get to the free throw line, be successful at the free throw line. And now she's even showing that if you need her to in a pinch, she can run a little bit of point guard. I mean, it's just it's a player that I'm not going to say doesn't have any weaknesses, but Coach, it's such a luxury to have a player, and I think you have a couple players that can do a little bit of everything.
When we recruited Karis, we noticed that she could do multiple things. She could play 1 through 5, and even before she got here, we were telling her, hey, we need to work on your ball handling because we know we eventually want to get you to that point guard spot. But no, she's always like, if you need me to play there, I'll play there, and just kind of been that person that wherever you need me, that's where I'll be. And she's been doing a good job at filling those roles as we need her, and just doing great things for us.
Coach, when you beat Seward County out at the Greenhouse, it was their first home loss of the season, and you did a great job on the glass. Won the rebound battle 31-23. Big part of that was Karras. She had 8. Carly Parker had 8 as well. But obviously they bring one of the best rebounders in the league in Allie Myers. She had 8 rebounds in that game, and they're a team that, much like Butler, very aggressive in crashing the glass. So here, once again, at Nellis Hall, the big key is going to be trying to win that rebound battle against a very good rebounding team.
Yeah, and you know, one thing about them, they do move the ball. They get it from one side of the court to the other side, and it makes it tough for us to rebound. And they just get a good rhythm in their offense. So we'll have to be very disciplined tonight and keep them off the boards, and you know, just get to the help when we need to. I mean, they crash hard, and hopefully we can get a couple run outs to back them up a little bit. And so that's kind of the plan, get some people releasing down the court so we can try to get some easy opportunities.
Absolutely. Coach, when we talk about teams with talented posts and talented forwards, sometimes they don't have the same amount of depth in the backcourt, but this team does have good guards in Ari Gordon, Kylie Hunt, Avery Marchino, a couple others that contribute off the bench as well. But it's easy to circle Allie Myers and say that's an impact player, because she is, but at the same time, players like Hunt, players like Marchino, even players like Gordon, if you leave them open on the perimeter, they're capable of knocking down outside shots, and this is a pretty quality offense as well.
No, very quality team. Coach Marciano does a great job with them. They play hard, you know, they buy into what he's got going on, and you know, the last time we played them at their place, we finally got away from at the very end. I mean, it was kind of a weird game. I mean, the last 3 possessions, we got away with some layups and just made it look, I think we ended up winning by maybe 6-8. I don't know what the final score was, but it was definitely a much closer game than that.
Coach, and I know this has been kind of a topic that we've talked about over the last week or so, but with 3 games left in the season, with a big matchup here tonight against Seward County, a lot of people have been wondering about the status of Aubrey Highshaw. What's the latest on her? And is she, do you foresee her being available for this game with Seward?
Yes, she should be available. She will be available for this game.
And obviously that's good news for the team as well. A player that, again, a lot like Karras, can score from different levels of the floor, good rebounder, good athlete, and capable of playing some good defense against different players on the wing and on the down low in the post. So getting a player like Aubrey back, I know, is exciting for the coaching staff in terms of matchups and in terms of, you know, just having top team talent.
Yeah, she definitely will help us with our depth and just our athleticism, and she can score, she can guard, I mean, she can rebound, and we definitely we have missed her in the 2 previous games, and we're looking forward to having her back and go ahead and start making a run.
Coach, last thing I have for you, appreciate your time as always. I know something that has been a theme since I've started talking to you is how to survive in the Jayhawk is a lot like surviving in the Big 12. Handle your business at home, steal a couple on the road. You were able to steal one against Seward County on the road. Now you have 2 huge home games coming up here to end the regular season before hopefully another home game in the Region 6 tournament. But what's the key to using Nellis Hall to your advantage tonight and completing the regular season sweep of Seward County?
Well, you always want to protect home. This game means a lot for both programs. I mean, from the conference race to winning the conference or getting a home game, getting a bye the first round. And so this game for both teams are very important. I mean, they're lurking right behind us, and you know, we definitely got to come into this game ready to go, ready to battle, ready to just handle our business at home. You know, just play with some swag and come out here and just play together and battle.
Lady Ravens going for win number 23 on the season, back at home to take on Seward County tonight. Head coach Tony Turner, good enough to join us before tip-off. Thanks, Coach, so much. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Red Raven pregame show brought to you by our friends at Imperial Vending. Red Raven's back at Nellis Hall for the second to last time in the regular season, and they are getting ready to take on the Seward County Saints. We're now joined by head coach Jay Herkelman. Coach, thanks so much for the time. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good. And teams won 3 in a row. Obviously, had to earn it out in Pratt on Saturday. That Pratt team really played well, especially in that second half, hitting some big shots and staying close throughout the day. And when the time was, I talked about it with Coach Bailey, when crunch time came around, your team stepped up and made the plays necessary to win that game. And this time of the year, Coach, that's what it's all about, making the plays to win a game late.
That's a fact. Yeah, I mean, I feel a little bit for Pratt. They've lost so many games by 1, 2, 3, or 4 points against, you know, Barton, Hutch, Coffeyville, Colby. I mean, it's just you know, they're in the games all the time and just not able to get over the hump. And fortunately for us on Saturday, it happened again. Yeah, it was You know, a little bit of fatigue on our guys' part. I mean, we were just coming off the week of playing 4 games in a week. I mean, we played Saturday, Monday, Thursday, and then Saturday. And 3 of those games being on the road, 2 of them versus ranked teams. I mean, it wears on you. And, you know, that game there, it wasn't like we played bad, but we just didn't have the same energy as we did, you know, the second half at Cloud for the full game against Butler. And it's hard to do that every night, but also the schedule played into it a little bit too. And
you talked about, obviously, you know, having to go 4 games in 7 days is a challenge, and especially going up against a team where we talked about, I mean, just the talent that they have on that roster, I mean, is so impressive. Dingle, Hunter Vaughn, Opereke down low, a problem in the post. Coach, it's very possible, I think, that, you know, you talked about how many close losses they've had this year, and I know Kason Robinson was unavailable on Saturday. If this team has a couple injuries not happen this year and they have maybe one more forward for some depth, this is maybe a top 4 team in the league. That Pratt's that dangerous going into the playoffs.
Yeah, they lost Robinson for the year. I mean, Robinson, I think, had 15 against us when we played him here. But again, it's just what we talk about. It's the quality of this conference. It's, you know, it's every night people, you know, look at the top teams or top 5 teams and think, okay, yeah, that's good. But then they don't think about, you know, a team like Pratt and Colby and Garden City that are all very good teams. And a team like we're playing, you know, with Seward, we have to make a last-second shot out of their place to beat them. And they had a heck of a game plan. First time we played them, they slowed it down. They limited possessions, and our guys got frustrated. And we were fortunate at the end that we made a last-second shot.
No question about it. And you mentioned, obviously, some of the parallels between that Seward and Pratt game is a team that a day where your team really didn't shoot the ball that well and had to kind of scratch across a win at the very end. And now we've seen it a couple times this year, not just in those 2 games, but obviously the talent that you have on this team speaks for itself, but something that you can't coach, I feel like, and maybe you can't coach certain aspects of it, but something you can't coach is that switch that flicks in the final 3-4 minutes of a game where a player just can win a game. And I think you have multiple guys on this team, Coach. We've seen Justin hit a shot to win a game. We've seen Trent hit go-ahead shots. We've seen Rashid hit go-ahead shots. We've seen Brian hit a shot to win a game. This team has weapons, multiple weapons, that you feel good about having the ball in the final minute or 2 of a game. And that's maybe the most dangerous thing about this team.
Yeah, I mean, we've got multiple guys, you know, and I feel comfortable with different guys having the ball in their hands. I mean, we got a lot of guys that are pretty good free throw shooters. So when the game's close at the end, being able to go make those clutch free throws that you need. And then the other part of it is just being able to have the discipline to execute things. Like, you know, it happened really fast the way that Brian got to the basket, but that was a set action that we do. And Relia, I give him a lot of credit because he doesn't normally play the 5 spot. We usually have Rashid or Charles in there, but Relia was in there at the time. And we talked about where he had to get to and the screen that he had to set because it was going to happen fast. And, you know, when they took the lead on us and we busted it down the floor and Brian went on the attack, Relia set a heck of a screen, and which allowed Brian to go on the attack and got fouled and got the and one. And so just the execution of stuff at the end, having guys that understand what their job is and doing their job.
Absolutely. And you mentioned doing your job, and the last player I want to touch on before we get into this Seward matchup is Daniel Tomboy. And I feel like I bring him up almost every game at this point. But another game where I know you always talk about trying to get him out, and he says, I'm good, and he ends up playing, it feels like 32, 35, 37 minutes right. Almost every night. Yeah. And something Coach Bailey said that I thought he made a great point. We're at the point of the year now where everybody in this league, it's no secret that everybody knows Daniel Tomboy is an elite level rebounder, and he still goes out there and gets the clutch offensive rebounds and ends up with 10, 12, 13 rebounds a game. It's a guy that everybody in the building knows where he's going to be and still feels like at times they can't stop him.
Yeah, he's just got a knack for going and getting the ball. I mean, he's a great athlete, and he's really strong. And he's just got that toughness that you wish more guys had, that knack for rebounding, but he's got it. And he had 11 or 12 rebounds again the other night. And, you know, Brian was giving him a hard time about missing the dunk on the lob play, which would have been
maybe the dunk of the
highlight, you know, and they work on that in practice. And Brian says he can't finish those in games, Coach. And So it happened in the game, and he didn't do it. So Brian said, "See, Coach, I told you he couldn't do it." And Daniel had a great comeback. He says, "I was just tired from getting all those rebounds for you guys," which was a great response on his part. But no, it's he's got that knack. I've had players over the years that were like that. It's nothing. It's not a coachable thing. You just tell him, "Hey, Daniel, we need more rebounds from you." And he's like, "I got you, Coach." And he goes and does it. And, the other guy I thought had a really good game the other day was Charles Caporaso. I mean, he got 9 points, 8 rebounds. Rashid wasn't at his best that game for whatever reason. It's just, things that happen in a long season. Rashid, never got in sync. He fouled out, and Charles went in there, and I thought Charles played really well the other day.
I agree. And we talk now about the Seward County Saints team. And, Coach, you alluded to it, but it's a team that really likes to slow down the pace, and they don't have a ton of depth, but they use that they use those 5, 6, 7 guys that play key minutes for them to their advantage. And like you said, they're going to drain 24, 25, 26 seconds a clock every possession, and they're going to try their best to limit the number of possessions that you have the basketball, because they know at the end of the day you probably do have a deeper roster, and so it comes down to them trying to balance out who has the most possessions at the end of the game.
Yeah, we're going to try to be disruptive in that area in this game, and try to get them to speed up a little bit, make them a little uncomfortable, hopefully. Not let it get like it was out at their place where, when they got it across half court, they were just waited till the last, under 10 seconds before they ran offense a lot of times, and they just really limited the possessions of the game. And we want to try to get it going where there's more possessions, and try to play a little bit faster pace.
Coach, a nice 1-2 punch for this Seward County backcourt. They have another team in this league. Stop me if you've heard this before, with a talented point guard, and Kiku Parker had 11, 4, and 4 with only 1 turnover in that first game. A guy that's really maybe a little undersized for this league, but a guy that's really is comfortable with the basketball and makes a lot of plays. And then, of course, Carson Bennett, a guy that only hit 2 shots in that first matchup, but a guy that can really get going from beyond the arc. And they're a nice complement to each other, where Parker really has the basketball most of the time, and then they try to get Bennett off of screens. And it's a nice little complementary duo there in the backcourt. Bennett can really get it going from the 3-point line. We got to be very alert to where he's at, be there on the catch, not let him get comfortable out there. But like you said, Parker just runs the show for him. He controls the ball a lot. We're going to hopefully try to get the ball out of his hands, at least make him uncomfortable, and hopefully it's effective. Coach, last thing I have for you, appreciate your time. 2 good size down low for Seward County, but a big part of that first matchup was both of their forwards fouled out in that game, one in 16 minutes and one in 23 minutes. With the depth that you talked about, with Rashid, with Charles, with Relia, with Daniel, who's played a little bit of 5 at times this year, that could be another big factor. Is if you can get those 2-3 forwards on Seward's roster either tired or in foul trouble, that's where it feels like that advantage in depth could show its head. Yeah, they started that big lineup out there, and it went 6'10" and 6'8", about 250, and those 2 big bodies in there. And but they're guys that we tried to get moving around a little bit, put them in some ball screens, and try to attack them, and they did. They fouled us, and we're going to have to do the same thing. Great stuff. Red Ravens back at Nellis Hall, taking on Seward County, looking for their 4th in a row and a regular season sweep of the Saints. Coach Jay Herkelman joins us before tip. Thanks, Coach. Best of luck tonight. Thank you.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Taco Mayo's new Filet Olé Steak Bowl is piled high with filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack, sour cream, and tender filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Savor the juicy Filet Olé Steak Bowl stacked with filet mignon, and only from Taco Mayo.
That's a wrap.
No, that's a bowl.
My expectations every year is that we're going to win the conference.
The Red Ravens are soaring to the top of the league and look to finish their flight with a conference championship. This is Coffeyville Community College Red Raven Basketball on US 98. Red Raven Basketball on US 98 is brought to you by Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, Perky's Used Cars, Taco Mayo, Derailed Commodity, Roman Chevrolet, Solutions North Bank, Medical Lodge of Coffeyville, Imperial Vending, Windsor Place at Home Care, and Coffeyville Community College.
He put it in! Brian Griffith! An unreal finish in traffic!
It's time for starting lineup.
We're going to win the conference.
Good evening. Welcome to Nellis Hall. Shay Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you as we get ready for the Red Ravens and the Seward County Saints. Fun matchup here tonight. Ravens 22-4, third place in the conference. Saints come in 19-8, fifth place in the conference. Chris, every game at this time of the year is a big one, but this one feels even extra big here tonight.
Absolutely. And, really, when you look at it, there's not much difference between 3 and 5, so got to keep your foot on the gas tonight.
No question about it. Just 3 games left in the regular season, only 2 more here at Nellis Hall. Let's get you starting lineups for both teams. First for the Seward County Saints, a 5'6" guard out of Oklahoma City, number 2, Kylie Hunt. A 6-foot guard out of Yukon, Oklahoma, number 5, Avery Marchino. A 5'11" guard out of Maple Grove, Minnesota, number 11, Ari Gordon. A 6-foot forward out of Ontario, Canada, number 12, Keziah Grant Bob. And a 6-foot freshman out of Royce City, Texas, number 33, Destiny Alexander. One more time for the Saints tonight. Number 2, Hunt. Number 5, Marchino. Number 11, Gordon. Number 12, Grant Bob. And number 33, Alexander. Chris, we talked about it in the pregame, but you already hear it in the starting 5. No Allie Myers tonight for Seward. That's a big loss. The Ravens going to have to take advantage of it down low.
Absolutely. That was one of the game plans is, of course, you got to know where she is on the floor, but now she's not on the floor, so got to use that to your advantage if you're Coffeyville.
For the Red Ravens tonight, it's the 5'7" freshman out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, number 5, Hallie Kitchen. The 5'7" freshman out of Anadarko, Oklahoma, number 12, Carly Parker. The 5'10" sophomore out of Fort Smith, Arkansas, number 15, Karis Washington. The 6-foot sophomore out of Anadarko, Oklahoma, number 20, Alexis Parker. And the 5'10" sophomore out of Bondo, Japan, number 24, Narika Welch. Aubrey Highshaw is available tonight, Chris, but they're going to ease her back in. She's coming off the bench. Alexis Parker gets yet another start.
Absolutely, and Alexis has done great in the starting lineup, so always good to have Aubrey back, though, and especially bench start.
There's so many players on this team that have great court vision, Chris. But I'm really impressed with the court vision of Alexis Parker. Really just makes some incredible passes down in the low post.
Yeah, no doubt.
It will be Parker, and it will be Ari Gordon to jump. Seward in their green jerseys, white numbers, white trim. Ravens in the white with the red numbers and red trim. Saints need to win to keep their hopes of a first-round bye alive. Ravens with a win, clinch a first-round bye. Here we go. It's Seward off the tip. This is Kylie Hunt with the basketball. Hunt working it right to Marchino. Now it's Destiny Alexander. And Seward County's offense, they'll make you move all around. Ari Gordon trying to drive inside. Tough shot, no good. And a nice box out from Alexis Parker. Raven defense gets an early stop. Here comes Carly Parker. Ravens trying to take an early lead. Hallie Kitchen, down low Alexis. Alexis going at the Grant Bob, the sophomore, and now finds Carly. Carly inside, kicking it back. Alexis, baseline jump shot, no. Rebound battled for, still loose, and Narika Welch runs it down. Ravens with the first 2 rebounds of the day. Carly getting to the baseline, picked up by Marchino. And now Alexis looking for a pass. Hallie Kitchen gets to the baseline. Kitchen to Karis. Karis with a nice move. Picked up Welch. Great look for 3. Narika a little bit short. And the Ravens come up short on their first possession of the night.
Not a bad look. Just a little to the right, a little short.
And you feel good if you're a Raven fan with Narika getting that shot.
Absolutely. She's going to get that dialed in.
Avery Marchino hands it off to Alexander. Alexander in the starting lineup tonight in place of Allie Myers. Avery Marchino. This is a dangerous score for Seward County. And Parker able to poke it. Picked up by Seward, but 4 to shoot. Marchino in a lot of trouble. That one tipped. Still loose, and Carly Parker took it away. Great start for the Raven defense. That pass up ahead to Alexis, able to corral it and get it under control. But now Alexis in trouble, hands it off to her sister. Karis Washington now top of the key. Down low, Alexis Parker. Alexis spinning, going up, missed it. Rebound, and Washington ended up hitting the deck. Grant Bob has the rebound. No score, almost 2 minutes in. Seward trying to attack. Kylie Hunt finds Ari Gordon. Gordon, wraparound pass to Grant Bobb. Now it's Kylie Hunt. We're 2 minutes into this one. No score here in Nellis Hall. Two teams that really need wins tonight. Two teams with very quality defenses and very capable offenses. That shot short by Marchino, and another rebound for Carly Parker. Seward 0 for 3 to start the day. Ravens 0 for 3 as well. Who will be the first to knock the lid off the rim? Narika Welch, right wing three is in and out. And both teams empty on their first 3 possessions of the night.
I would call that uncharacteristic for both teams, wouldn't you, Shay?
I would say so, but I think both these teams also play very solid defense, and this is going to be a gritty, physical, grindy kind of game, Chris.
Absolutely.
Two teams that have a lot to play for here tonight. Kylie Hunt on the left wing, working right. Now to the top of the key. Kylie Hunt, mid-range jump shot is good. Saints strike first on their 4th possession of the night. 2-0 Seward County about 3 minutes in.
That was a nice shot from the left elbow, Shay.
3 minutes in, Karis Washington guarded by the freshman Alexander. Now Karis goes inside, attacking, and will kick it out to Narika Welch. Welch the drive, tough finish, and a blocking foul against Avery Marchino. We talked about it, Chris. No Allie Myers tonight. This Seward team has really good guards, but their top 2 are Marchino and Hunt. And now Marchino picks up an early foul. That could be big as we move throughout this game.
It really could, yeah.
Karis Washington catches the inbounds pass, wants to go at the freshman. Karis doesn't have the shot she wants, kicks it back out to Carly Parker. 12 seconds to shoot for the Ravens. Karis on the right wing. They're down 2-0 early. Alexis, Hallie Kitchen on the right elbow. Now it's Karis, 4 to shoot. Gotta go if you're the Ravens. Kitchen has to send it, and in and out. Ravens have come up empty on their first 4 possessions. Diving on the floor there is Carly Parker, and she comes away with it. Finds Welch, and we're tied. What an effort from Carly Parker.
Huge defensive effort leads to the shot from Welch, and I'm hoping that will break it off, break off the lid on the rim.
In games like this, Chris, it's all about the team that gets down and gets dirty, and Carly Parker gets down, saves the possession. What an effort. 4 minutes in, we're tied at 2. Ari Gordon has it on the right wing, guarded by Narika Welch. That pass to Marchino. Marchino driving, picked up by the freshman Hallie Kitchen. Baseline jump shot, Alexander, short. Grant Bobb had it, and it's still loose. And throws it away. Hallie Kitchen coming the other way. 2-on-1 for the Ravens. Hallie all the way inside gives Coffeyville the lead. Defense to offense. Ravens with their first lead of the night.
Nice breakaway speed to get the layup for Kitchens.
Defensive start to this one. 5.5 to go first quarter. 4-2 Coffeyville. It's Welch with 2 and Kitchen with 2 for the Ravens. Avery Marchino, now Destiny Alexander. Kylie Hunt guarded by Kitchen on the left wing. Hunt down low. This is Marchino. She's got great size at 6 feet tall, and an offensive foul, her second.
Oh, wow.
Carly Parker playing some outstanding defense early, and one of Seward's top players going to have to sit with 2 early fouls.
You mentioned it before. It's right. That is huge. Huge second foul.
And Ari Gordon's a capable player too, Chris, but Marchino is one of very few players on this roster. As stoppage and play there, it looks like the shot clock wasn't correct. But Avery Marchino, one of the very few players on this roster that can create her own shot, have the ball and create offense. And now without her, Seward County's offense becomes a little more one-dimensional.
Absolutely.
Coming up on halfway through this first quarter, Ravens 4, Seward 2. And a fun defensive battle so far. Two teams that have a lot to play for tonight. Welch, corner 3 for Parker. It's money! Carly Parker, a 7-0 run for the Ravens. And what a start tonight for Carly on both ends.
Absolutely. The nice pass from Welch to see the open Carly.
7-2 Coffeyville. Into the game for the Saints. It's number 15, Maddie Kincaid. Now Kylie Hunt going at Alexis Parker. Takes the right wing 3. That one is off. Rebound Washington. Seward's cooled off. Ravens trying to play with pace. Hallie Kitchen might have gotten away with a walk. Down low, it's Karis. Karis inside. No. Got her on rebound. Washington. Relentless 9-0 run for the Ravens. Timeout, Will Marchino. Media timeout. Aubrey Highshaw checking in. Ravens with an early 7-point lead. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Ravens Sports Network. 9-2 Red Ravens early here at Nellis Hall. A 9-0 run for Coffeyville. Shane Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you. Karis Washington with a putback score. And Chris, I think the MVP so far today. We're early, but Carly Parker, some huge steals on defense, some big rebounds, and a big corner three as well for Carly Parker.
Yeah, big time start. Big time start for Carly.
Grant Bob hands it off to Maddie Kincaid. It's now down in the corner. That's Ramaya Kennedy. Gordon keeps it alive. Kylie Hunt. Kincaid going to set up for three. And got it. Nothing but net for the freshman, Maddie Kincaid. Much needed bucket for the Saints. 9-5 as we go under 4 minutes to go first quarter. Karis has it on the right wing. Guarded by Kennedy, who's fresh into the game. Welch straight on three. And it's off. Narika starts 0 of 3 from downtown. Karis tried to save it. Went diving out of bounds. Looks like she's okay. But it's Seward County basketball.
It's hard to pass the ball to someone else through yourself.
I've never seen a loose ball that Karis Washington couldn't get to.
That's true.
3:42 to go first quarter. Ravens 9, Saints 5. Seward County basketball. Kincaid to Grant Bob. This is Keziah Grant Bob handing it off. Kylie Hunt down low. It's Grant Bob again in the post. Double team comes. Might have gotten away with a walk. Missed the shot. Rebound Aubrey Highshaw. Aubrey coming the other way. Hands it off to Narika Welch. Welch walks it up, guarded by Ari Gordon. Ari Gordon, we talk about her offensive ability. She's also a great defender. That's why, and we'll see her on Welch a lot tonight. Highshaw, first shot back. Welcome back, Aubrey Highshaw. Mid-range J. Ravens up 6.
Hey, if you can use the backboard and the rim and get it to go, why not?
Aubrey missed the last 2 games after suffering an injury against Cloud County. Just another weapon for this Red Raven team down the stretch.
Absolutely. Love to see her back on the floor.
Kylie Hunt has it, guarded by Washington. So quick is Hunt, and a foul there. I believe that's going to be on Hallie Kitchen. Call it on Washington. I thought the contact came from Kitchen. It's the first foul of the day against the Ravens. And free throws coming for Kylie Hunt. On the season, Kylie, an 84% free throw shooter. Carly Parker gets a breather. Aspen Clarkson into the game for the Red Ravens. Aubrey Highshaw came in for Alexis Parker. First free throw in and out. We've seen a lot of really good free throw shooters miss free throws in Nellis Hall this year.
Yeah, it's really strange.
One more here for the 84% free throw shooter, Kylie Hunt, sophomore out of Oklahoma City. And she missed them both.
Good job, Shay.
You're welcome.
Very nice.
You're welcome.
Very nice.
Hey, anything I can do to help the team.
Reminded me this is an 84% free throw shooter.
Aubrey Highshaw hands it off to Narika Welch. A lot of contact there, no foul call. Narika able to keep the possession alive. Narika, and there's finally a foul against Kylie Hunt. That'll be her first, third on the Saints. Chris, Tony Turner's been very successful all 6 seasons he's led the Lady Ravens. But coming in tonight, 22-4, number 18 in the nation. Highshaw spinning, going up, missed the shot. Rebound cleared out by Alexander. I think you could argue this has been the best year for Coach Turner in this program.
You know, that would be hard to argue against. Record alone shows that, but just the way this team plays.
11-5 Ravens, 2:22 to go first quarter. Kylie Hunt looking for a pass. It's Maddie Kincaid, who's got 3 for Seward here in the opening quarter. She's playing for Avery Marchino, who's on the bench with 2 fouls. Ari Gordon well short, and rebound cleared out by Karis Washington. We see Karis bring it up, find Narika Welch. Pressure there from Ari Gordon, but Narika able to make the catch. Aspen Clarkson now on the left wing. Ravens by 6, under 2 to play in this first quarter. Defensive battle to start this one here at Nellis. Hallie Kitchen, backdoor Aspen Clarkson, and tried to get it to Highshaw, turned it over.
That might have been one pass too much.
Tony Turner not happy, as here comes Ramaya Kennedy. Has a clear lane to the basket. And a blocking foul. That'll be the second on Washington. So a pair of key players have 2 first quarter fouls. 2 on Washington, 2 on Marchino of the Saints. And we'll see Carly Parker check back in. Destiny Alexander, the freshman, her role becomes huge tonight with no Allie Myers. First free throw is good for Kennedy. Ramaya Kennedy on the year, 70% at the line, averages about 4 points a game off the bench. She is a freshman out of Wichita. Second free throw is good. 11-7. Feels like the Ravens have been in control for most of this quarter, Chris, but credit to the Saints. down just 4. They've hung close.
Absolutely, and you said it off air, and I think you're absolutely right. They're not going away.
Oh, absolutely not. That one deflected. Clarkson nearly turned it over, able to recover. Now it's Carly Parker.
You got to keep your foot on the gas.
Minute 24 to go, first quarter, 10 to shoot here for the Lady Ravens. Carly Parker off a screen. Carly getting inside. Tough finish. It rimmed out. Highshaw got a fingertip on it and stepping on the baseline with the Saints. It stays with the Ravens. The Ravens catch a break there. It wasn't a bad shot for Carly. Just kind of spun out.
Right. Yeah, but you're right. Coffeyville gets a break with the foot being on the out-of-bounds line.
Alexis Parker, they're not going to let her check in. I guess they say she got to the scorer's table too late. Now we're good.
It's not like Jordan Davis. She didn't get to Tucson too late.
She'll come in for Hallie Kitchen. So it's Highshaw, Parker, Welch, and Clarkson. Inbounds goes to Aubrey Highshaw. Aubrey, a quick attack. Jump shot, good! 4 points in the first quarter back for Aubrey Highshaw.
It looks like she got pushed a little bit, so the fact that she was able to finish that.
That was a tough shot.
That was a very tough shot.
13-7 Ravens, a minute to go, first quarter. Kylie Hunt guarded by Carly Parker. Now Highshaw switches on. This is Ramaya Kennedy. Kennedy trying to attack. And a pick and pop. That shot good. That's the second 3 of the opening quarter for Maddie Kincaid, and it's 13-10. Seward County not going away. Ari Gordon deflects that one out of bounds. It stays with Coffeyville. 13-10 our score, 44 seconds left, and now we see for the first time today Sanaa Dennis checking in. That's the sophomore out of Chandler, Arizona. The duo of Dennis and Alexander are going to try and fill in for Myers tonight. I don't know if you can replace Allie Myers, but you can try your best to simulate her production.
Absolutely.
Highshaw has got 4 in this first quarter, wanting to attack again. Not that time. Ball is loose. Carly had it for a moment. Looks like they got tangled up. And then a foul on Carly Parker as Kylie Hunt sold the contact. And I think Tony Turner asking for a review. I think he's trying to say that Carly Parker was held, and that could be a hook and hold call, which is technically a technical foul at the college level. So we'll see if they're going to look at it. The foul's on Carly. Carly's trying to show where she got grabbed. Tony Turner pleading for them to review it. Our officials now having a conversation. It's pretty good evidence by Carly showing where she got grabbed on her arm.
Sure. Well, I mean, it looked like she was going up for the offensive rebound.
They pretty clearly got tangled up in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Carly was just trying to kind of get her off.
Right.
Ravens led by 6th-year head coach Tony Turner. Seward County led by 2nd-year coach Will Marchino. They're going to take a look at it. While they go to the replay review, let's take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Ravens late first quarter here at Nellis Hall. We're taking a look at that last play. Kylie Hunt and Carly Parker got tangled up. The call on the floor was a foul on Carly Parker, but Tony Turner and the Red Raven bench trying to say that she was held and pulled down. We'll see what our officials see on the replay review. Ravens trying to get to 23-4 tonight, Chris. What a remarkable season it's been for the Lady Ravens to this point. Still a lot of work to do, but 22-4, what an impressive season.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know the seasons we've covered, I mean, 2 years ago, and how far, they went to the playoffs, and to have a team on that level is absolutely awesome.
Looks like our officials saw what they needed to see, and now they're having a final conversation. Now, again, if it's deemed a hook and hold, which I don't know what the criteria is to call it a hook and hold, that's a technical foul against Seward County.
Right.
So this could be a big moment in this game. We have a one-score game here late first quarter. Could be a foul on Carly Parker. Could be free throws for the Ravens. I mean, there's a lot of things that could sway this game here with this play, with this call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right here.
Absolutely. And, I appreciate the officials looking at it. And shout out to all of our
I was going to say,
replay crew.
I feel like it's kind of rare mid-game that a coach asks for a review, and they do review it in the middle of the game.
Right.
But I think these officials know how big this game is.
Absolutely.
They want to make sure they get it right.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. So.
And I unfortunately didn't get the name of the individual, but one of our officials gave us a great compliment, Chris, before the game, and said that checks out some of the broadcasts sometimes and likes the way we do it. So has good taste, obviously.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, always great to see the great broadcasters around the conference make the trip to Nellis Hall. Seward County's Brock Kappelman in town tonight. Got to talk to Brock briefly before the game. And Chris, there's a lot of great broadcasters in this league. Cole Reef at Barton. You've got the great broadcasters Sean Boston at Hutchinson. You've got Scott Gurney at Cali. Brock Kappelman right at the top of that list. One of the best in the conference, no doubt about it.
Yeah, no doubt. I am very happy that he is able to get away from the Farmers Insurance commercials. Sorry, that's just who I thought it was when I first saw him.
And I'll tell you what, I know that it wasn't fun for him to call, but man, what a job he did with that Justin Taylor game winner.
Yeah, no doubt.
Taking an extended look at this, and like I said, obviously, Ravens win, and they've locked up a top 4 seed tonight.
Right.
Seward County wins, and they're trying to fight to chase down 4th place. So this is a big game for both teams, and again, like you said, Chris, I commend everybody involved that they just want to make sure we get it right.
Absolutely.
You don't want a game like this to be decided on a bad call.
Right, exactly.
Or a missed call, I should say.
Right, exactly. But I mean, it is that pivotal call, even at the.
And here we're going to get our explanation, I believe. And there you go. Our official decision is a double foul. It'll be a foul. The Carly Parker foul will stand, but also getting charged a foul is another key player for Seward, the sophomore point guard Kylie Hunt. I think what I saw on the replay review, Chris, I think that's fair. I know Raven fans are probably going to be like, Carly got held, and she did to some degree.
Right.
But I think when you see two players get tangled up like that and there's shoves both ways, I think a double foul is about as fair as it gets.
Sure, absolutely.
So it'll be Seward County basketball, 33 seconds on the clock. 3 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Number 2, Kylie Hunt. There it is. There it is. And that's going to be Hunt's second foul. I apologize, Chris. She got called for the foul on Narika Welch earlier in the quarter.
True.
So both Marchino and Hunt have 2 fouls in this opening quarter.
That's huge.
Kincaid hands it off to Dennis. Sanaa Dennis going at Alexis Parker, trying to create some space, missed the shot. And now 9 seconds. Dennis ripped it away from Parker, missed it again. Now the Ravens have 6 seconds. Aubrey Highshaw full speed ahead and bumped by Kincaid, able to recover, and the ball is loose and the quarter comes to an end. Our score after one, after a defensive battle. Ravens 13, Seward County 10. We've got a fun one here tonight at Nellis Hall. Second quarter coming up next. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We're back right after this on US 98 and the Red Ravens Sports Network. 13-10, Lady Ravens after 1 here at Ellis Hall. Shane Hill, Chris Freund alongside with you. Ravens shoot 40% from the floor, win the rebound battle 11-7, and hold Seward County to 27% shooting. Big first quarter, though, for Maddie Kincaid. Came in for Avery Marchino off the bench, hit 2 threes, her 6 points, keeping the Saints in this game.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be saying that name quite a bit throughout this game.
Right now, no Hunt and no Marchino in the game. What a pass inside to Parker, and Alexis goes up and lays it in. A beautiful find from Narika Welch.
Absolutely. Welch with that pass that only Parker could find.
Kincaid thought about sending her 3rd 3 of the game. Now it's Kylie Hunt. Hunt is in the game, I apologize. Destiny Alexander, Ari Gordon. Might see Ari Gordon try to get going with the other 2 Seward stars in foul trouble. Hunt guarded by Carly Parker. This is Grant Bobb. And Grant Bobb fouled inside. Parker and Highshaw were in the area. They're going to call it on Aubrey for a reach. That'll send Grant Bobb to the free throw line. Keziah Grant Bobb, a 72% free throw shooter, averages 6 points a game. She's a sophomore out of Ontario, Canada. First one is good. Seward County, not a great free throw shooting team. They get to the line a lot, but they're about middle of the pack in terms of percentage. But there, Grant Bobb knocks down a pair, and it's back to a 3-point game.
They're not going to go away, Shane.
Oh, no, this is going to be a 4-quarter battle, Chris.
Absolutely.
I can tell you that early in the second quarter.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Hallie Kitchen, hand off Narika Welch. Looking to get Narika going. She's 0 of 3 to start the game. Carly Parker turning the corner, gets around Kincaid, let the layup a hair short. And now a battle between Alexander and Welch. Ravens lay a perfect trap, but they're able to get it out to Hunt. Kincaid slows it down on the right wing. Pass down low. Seward trying to attack again. Grant Bobb, we've got a 1-point game. Back-to-back scores for Grant Bobb, and the Saints are back within a point. We've seen both Narika Welch and Carly Parker have some near misses early in this one. That has kind of prevented the Ravens from fully getting going on offense. Parker inside again. Second score of the quarter for Alexis Parker. Nice post hook there from the sophomore out of Anadarko.
Yeah, it wasn't a baby hook, but it wasn't a full hook. What do you call that, Shay? A
medium-sized hook?
A mid-hook.
Adolescent hook?
That'll work.
There you go. Kylie Hunt on the left wing. Grant Bobb, who's got the last 4 points for Seward County. This is Ari Gordon. Gordon guarded by Welch. We'll see that matchup quite a bit tonight. 2 elite defenders guarding each other here tonight. Gordon attacking. Double team, throws it away. Hallie Kitchen the steal. Here comes Narika, up ahead Carly. Carly down low to Highshaw. What a ball fake by Aubrey. And Highshaw's got 6 early tonight. 19-14. Highshaw has been huge in her first game back from injury.
Love to see her playing like she is coming off upward.
And Highshaw now jumps that one. Aubrey Highshaw, welcome back. Layup is short. Carly Parker tried to keep it alive, out of bounds to Seward County. Highshaw with great anticipation, but a nice recovery there. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on US 98. (19-14) Lady Ravens, 7:17 to go first half. It's been a fun matchup here so far. 3rd place in the Jayhawk against 5th place in the Jayhawk. Kylie Hunt going at the freshman. Hallie Kitchen left it short. Hallie pulls down the rebound. Really good defense there from Hallie Kitchen.
Absolutely.
Carly coming the other way, trying to go coast to coast and threw it away. Kincaid with strong defense there for Seward. Hunt again attacking Kitchen. This time it's short again. Grant Bobb the rebound and over the back against the Seward forward. So back-to-back possessions where Kylie Hunt tried to go ISO on the freshman Hallie Kitchen. And both times Hallie Kitchen stood her ground and did not allow the sophomore to score. KK Willis coming in for Aubrey Highshaw. Aubrey's played some good minutes tonight.
I mean, that's 6 foot against 5'7". You think there would be a little advantage to Seward, but so far, not really.
KK Willis brings it up for the Ravens. They lead it by 5 here at home. Carly Parker guarded now by number 4, Chloe Burnham, who's into the game. Pass down low to Welch, returning the favor. Earlier in the quarter, it was Welch to Parker. Now it's Parker to Welch, and the Ravens are up a touchdown.
Incredible pass. Getting it to where only Welch can take it and get the bucket.
Ravens have some really good passers on this team.
You called it the vision. Court vision is amazing.
This time Hunt gets around her defender and botched the layup. That was just a missed layup.
Yeah.
6:12 to go first quarter. Hallie Kitchen hands it off to KK Willis. Ravens up 7, trying to build it into their largest lead of the game so far. Alexis Parker looking for a pass. And now Alexis going to attack, take a jump shot, hit it! Alexis Parker goes ISO and knocks it down. It's a 9-point Lady Raven lead. Parker's got 6 all here in the second quarter.
You know, that's normally a ball that she just hands off, but she took it right around the right elbow and got that nice jump shot.
And that's an underrated part of Alexis's game, as Burnham's going to set up for 3. Good look and missed. Alexis really can hit those mid-range jump shots.
Absolutely, she can.
Ravens up 9, trying to take a double-digit lead here about the halfway through the first half. And now Ari Gordon jumps the pass and goes coast to coast, lays it in. Ari Gordon, an elite defender, and that was just a careless pass.
Yeah, she saw that coming from a mile away and was able to take advantage.
23-16. If there's any gripe with this Raven offense, it has been giveaways this year. Camry Johnson moves to the scorer's table. Another great pass down low. Parker missed it, got her own rebound, goes back up, missed again. Third try, no. And the ball is loose. Here comes Seward the other way. Under 5 to go first half. Kylie Hunt steps into a jump shot, hit it. It's a 5-point game. Back-to-back scores for the Saints. And they're right back within 2 scores. 23-18, Lady Ravens. Highshaw, Camry Johnson, and Aspen Clarkson all will check in at the next dead ball. Carly Parker, KK Willis, good look for 3. KK, a little bit strong. Alexis on the glass, and 1, Alexis Parker. She's got 8, and she will have a free throw after this media timeout. Alexis Parker stepping up as a sophomore leader for this basketball team. Ravens up 7. We're back in 60 seconds here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Red Ravens lead. Alexis Parker heading to the free throw line as we return. Shea Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you. I see Kaysen Thomas, Brian Griffith, Daniel Tomboy, Des Marshall, all on the other side of the floor. We'll have that game for you immediately following this one. Parker, an 85% free throw shooter, and in and out on that one.
He did it.
Hey, I have to provide the stats, man. That's my job, my obligation. Burnham hands it off to Ari Gordon. Gordon now to Ramiah Kennedy. Now the freshman Destiny Alexander. Burnham fakes the 3, trying to get inside, kicks it to the baseline. This is Kennedy throwing it away to KK Willis. Raven defense again doing a great job in the passing lanes. 4 minutes to go first half. Ravens lead it by 7 here at home. Defensive battle, 25-18 our score. Aspen Clarkson hands it off to Hallie Kitchen. Now Kitchen pass to KK Willis, who got behind the defense. Nice ball fake, but blocked by Ari Gordon. Burnham coming the other way, pass down low. That's Alexander, blocked by Parker. Ravens return the favor on the other end. And these are 2 really good defenses.
Yeah, they really are.
3.5 to go first half, 25-18. Ravens with the lead. Hallie Kitchen cutting inside is Willis. Another dime from a Red Raven, and it's a 9-point edge.
Court vision for this Lady Raven team is astounding. Absolutely incredible.
3:12 to play first half. 27-18, Coffeyville the lead. Their second to last home game. There's another missed shot by Seward, another rebound by Alexis Parker. What a first half for Parker.
Absolutely.
Under 3 minutes to play in this first half. Alexis hands it off to Aspen Clarkson. Clarkson had 10 against Pratt over the weekend. Parker again down low, up strong, in and out. And strong defense there by Ramaya Kennedy. Cam Etchison moves to the scorer's table. Pass down low, ends up with Kennedy. Kennedy to Alexander, back up top, Hunt. Good look for three, and missed it strong. Rebound, Highshaw. Ravens have done a really nice job on the glass, and we talked about that being a key to tonight's game.
Absolutely. Defensive rebounding has been huge so far for Coffee.
Clarkson trying to get it down low to Highshaw. What a catch. Missed the shot. A lot of contact there. Highshaw kept it alive and out of bounds. Last touch by Seward. Parker finally gets a chance to breathe. Camry Johnson, Camden Etchison checking in. Etchison coming off of a season-high 7 points on Saturday. Camry Johnson had 6 points and 9 rebounds as well. So
absolutely.
Both of those players played very well against Pratt.
Absolutely.
Into the game for Pratt is number 1, Biana Ellis. Ellis, as we get that information to you, Ravens will inbound. Ellis is a sophomore out of Odessa, Texas, 5'10". Inbound goes to Clarkson. 15 to shoot here for the Ravens. Etchison, right wing, guarded by Ellis. Kitchen, Camry Johnson, 8 to shoot. It's a zone look here for Seward County. Highshaw faking, getting into the lane. Highshaw got it! 8 in the first half for Aubrey Highshaw. That one dribbled off of Gordon's foot. Raven basketball. Chris, we talked about the Raven forwards having to step up with Allie Myers out. Karis Washington got into some early foul trouble, but Alexis Parker and Aubrey Highshaw have been outstanding in this first half.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great offensively, defensively. They have definitely stepped it up.
Kitchen pestered by Burnham. Now Camry Johnson. Ravens by 11 late in this first half. Clarkson handing it off to Camden Etchison. Etchison kicking to the corner. Great look. Camry Johnson and a little bit short. Clarkson kept it alive. Kitchen pulls down the rebound and backs it out. 90 seconds to go first half. Ravens 29, Seward County 18. Kitchen's pass thrown away. Burnham with the steal, and now a foul on Aubrey Highshaw. That'll be her second. Carly Parker back into the game for the Ravens. In for Hallie Kitchen. And we'll see a very quick return for Alexis Parker. Seeming like Alexis is going to be a very big player in this game.
Absolutely, absolutely.
There's the big fella, Rashid Kuda, making his way over there with the men's team. You see him as soon as he walks in the door.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's no mistaking when he comes in the gym.
Swear you can feel the floor shake. Burnham hands it off. Ellis back to Burnham. 1:09 to go first half. Parker playing great defense here on the freshman. Chloe Burnham trying to go ISO. Hands it off to Maddie Kincaid. Kincaid guarded by Clarkson. Ellis, good look for three. That is well strong and out of bounds to the Red Ravens. 57.8 to go in this first half. And Chris, we talked about Seward County plays a style of basketball that can make teams uncomfortable. But in this first half, it's been the Raven defense making the Saints offense uncomfortable.
Absolutely, especially from downtown. It's tough to go against this Coffeyville defense.
Alexis Parker, another great find to Clarkson, who's fouled. Man, is Alexis Parker dialed in right now. That's an outstanding pass. First foul on Maddie Kincaid. Aspen Clarkson at the free throw line. About a 77% free throw shooter. First one is off. Who am I, the voice of Pratt? Second free throw up and good. That's a Jordan Bailey quote for those who don't know. 30-18, Clarkson goes 1 out of 2. Inside of 40 seconds to go in this first half. Kincaid, Kylie Hunt fakes the three. Etchison with great recovery defense there for the Ravens. Kincaid, Hunt again picked up by Etchison. Hunt attacking, kicking. Ellis will try again. That one is off the back of the iron, and Etchison pulls down the rebound.
Huge rebound. My goodness.
Ravens again pushing. Camry Johnson ahead of the pack. Lays it in. Coffeyville all of a sudden has a 14-point lead. Kylie Hunt, 6 seconds left. Pass down low. Etchison's trying to stay in front of Dennis. Lost the basketball. Ellis gets it back, puts it up, and in and out. With a win tonight, the Red Ravens can clinch a first-round bye and a home game in the quarterfinals. So far, so good. 32-18. Lady Ravens lead it at the break. Red Raven halftime show coming up next. Let's take a 4-minute timeout. We're back to go over first half stats and scores around the Jayhawk. We're back in 4 minutes here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
We'd like to congratulate this team and their coaches for a successful season so far. And thank you for representing your town and Montgomery County to the fullest. Good luck with the rest of your season, and let's hear it one more time from the Valley from Katy, Kansas. Keep on balling, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your
Halftime here inside Nellis Hall with the Red Ravens, the Lady Ravens, I should say. Let me get it right, Chris.
Trying that again.
The Lady Ravens lead this one 32-18 at the break. Great start, Chris, in this one. Obviously, no Allie Myers tonight for the Seward County Saints. That's a big development. But the Ravens doing a great job on the glass, winning the rebound battle 26-13. And this is a big game for both teams. Ravens win, they lock up that top 4 seed, and it's first round bye, home game. You only got to win one game at home to go to the Final Four. That's what every team in this league wants. Seward County can keep their hopes of that alive if they win here tonight. But the Ravens so far have done a great job of protecting Nellis Hall.
Yeah, it's amazing to see how this team has really stepped up, and defensively, offensively, but my goodness, basically a 2-to-1 rebounding advantage. That's pretty big in that first half.
No doubt about it. And how about this, Chris? You look, 8 team assists. We talk about this Raven team really being great, high IQ passing team, and they average about 16 assists a game, which I believe ranks 3rd or 4th in the conference. But 8 assists in that first half, 3 for Carly Parker, 1 for Aspen Clarkson, 1 for Hallie Kitchen, and 2 for Narika Welch, 1 for Alexis Parker. Not only passing the ball well, but it's different players passing the ball well. That makes it nearly impossible for a defense to slow down an offense. Seward County's got one of the best defenses in the league, and right now they're having trouble trying to slow down the Ravens.
Absolutely. The court vision for this Lady Raven team is absolutely incredible, and it doesn't matter if it's a point guard. It can be anybody on the floor really making great passes, which is absolutely awesome to see if you're a Coffeyville fan.
No question about it. What do you want? We're on the air. Oh, okay. I was like, it better be important, Blaine. Let's get into first half stats here in this one. Ravens shoot 44% from the floor, 17% from 3, 33% at the free throw line. Seward County, 25% from the floor, 29% from 3, 67% at the free throw line. Leading the way for the Saints in that first half, 6 for Maddie Kincaid, 4 for Grant Bobb as well, Keziah Grant Bobb, 4 for Kylie Hunt on just 2 of 8 shooting. And so far, 2 points for Amaya Kennedy. But, Chris, how about this one? Obviously, with no Allie Myers, we talk about Kylie Hunt and Avery Marchino being those top 2 players, especially on the offensive end. Marchino only played 6 minutes, didn't score because she got in foul trouble. Kylie Hunt just 2 of 8 shooting. Ravens have done a great job defending stars all year, and they were doing it again here tonight.
Yeah, and of course, early foul trouble does not help. But goodness, yeah, great defense. I mean, you can't stop them most of the time, but if you can limit them, and that's what Coffeyville has done, that's always good news.
How about this duo right here for the Lady Ravens in this first half? Aubrey Highshaw, Alexis Parker have combined for 16 points, 11 rebounds, and an assist with only not committing a turnover and blocking a shot. That duo, Karis Washington got stuck in some foul trouble, only played 8 minutes in that first half. But the duo of Parker and Highshaw, man, were they special, and they're going to need to continue to be so in the final 20 minutes.
Absolutely. You talk about a great 1-2 punch. They've been that so far this game.
Also for the Ravens today in this first half, 4 for Narika Welch, as well as 3 for Carly Parker, 2 for Karis Washington, 2 for Camry Johnson, 2 for Hallie Kitchen, 2 for KK Willis, 1 for Aspen Clarkson. We talk about all the time, and something I love that Coach Turner says, Chris, is we don't rely on any one player to carry this basketball team. Narika Welch is one of the best scorers in the league over the last 2 weeks. She's maybe been the best scorer in the league. She's got 4 points on 2 of 5 shooting, and this team's still up 14 at the half. That's scary if you're another team in this league.
Absolutely. You hear it all the time, Coach 1 through 13. Well, 1 through 13, they show up, but even if one's having an off night, perhaps more are coming in to help and contribute and give a good lead like this one.
Like I said, obviously a big key for this one was winning the battle of the boards. Allie Myers not playing is a big factor in that, but Ravens still had to go out there and handle their business. They win the rebound battle in that first half, 26-13, including 8 offensive rebounds, which has led to 6 second chance points.
Oh, you can't beat that. You're right. We talked about that being the key to the game. But my goodness, 26 that's huge. That's going to
seems like they learned from that Butler game.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe you're absolutely right.
Well, we got a lot of games going on around the Jayhawk tonight. Do we have some scores?
I am trying to bring that up. The KJCCC website's kind of a little bit of.
Well, how about we take a quick 2-minute break? When we come back, we'll get you some scores around the Jayhawk as we get ready for the second half. We're back in 2 minutes here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network here on the Red Raven Halftime Show, brought to you by Solutions North Bank. We're back in 2 minutes. 32-18, Red Ravens lead at the break here on the Red Raven Halftime Show, brought to you by Solutions North Bank. Shane Hill, Chris Freund alongside with you. Some scores around the league tonight. Colby leads Barton 23-16 at the break. These are all women's games, of course. The men's games will start around 7:30 tonight. Hutchinson on top of Pratt, 44-23. Cali on top of Cloud County, 43-23. The season ended today. We still got 2 more games after tonight. But if the season ended today, Cali could potentially be the quarterfinal matchup here at Nellis Hall for the Lady Ravens. That basketball team is playing really well right now. I don't think they've lost a game since the Ravens beat them a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a team that is definitely hot right now, definitely on the fire. So talk about a great matchup.
Yeah, it would be a fun one. Dodge City on top of Independence, 61-15. Butler on top of Garden City, 34-10. As the standings sit right now, here with 3 games left in the regular season, you've got Dodge City at the top, Hutchinson number 2, Coffeyville number 3, Butler number 4, and Seward County number 5. Also looking at the Jayhawk Conference standings on the women's side, Cali comes in at number 6, Cloud County 7, Barton 8, Colby 9, Garden City 10, Pratt 11, Independence 12, Fort Hays Tech in 13. And that's going to be something else to keep an eye on, Chris. Obviously, that 5 seed right now, Seward holds it. But if Seward loses tonight, the way Cali's playing, Cali could sneak up and take that 5 seed.
Yeah, it really could. I mean, unless you're in the top 3, really, you got to keep working and keep making sure that you hold your seed. And
I'm gonna end the halftime show by saying this. I said this before the game off air, but I'll say it on air right now, just so people know. If I called my shot and it works, I want to have proof of it. My hot take of the night in the Jayhawk Conference, and this is no slander to Coach Fisher and Sean Boston and that Hutchinson basketball team. They are so good.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, they are so good.
Right.
I think Pratt has come up so close to getting an upset win this year, including on Saturday against the Red Ravens.
Right.
I think they finally get it tonight. My upset pick of the night, I think Pratt goes to Hutchinson and beats the Blue Dragons tonight.
That is a hot take.
We'll see if it happens.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Pratt gives them a fight, and I think they get it done. Hutch could win by 30 and make me look like an idiot. We'll see what happens.
Well, as long as
Listen, I've looked like an idiot so many times already. It almost I just brush it off the shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I'm here, you won't be the biggest idiot on the broadcast. So
oh, man.
That's why you keep me around.
We appreciate Solutions North Bank sponsoring the Red Raven Halftime Show. We got third quarter coming up next. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back. (32-18) as the Red Ravens get ready to start the second half here at Nellis Hall. Shane Hill, Chris Freund alongside with you. We got to see the Valley, Caney's 4th grade basketball team at the half. Bunch of future all-conference, all-Tri-Valley League Bullpups right there. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta love it.
They're going to have to compete for some playing time with the way the Bullpups are playing right now.
That's true.
16-3 playoff game coming up on Friday night against Frontenac. Cherryville.
Yeah.
Frontenac is who Neodesha's playing. I got all my games mixed up, Chris. And then the Caney girls playing tomorrow night, and they are taking on, in the first round, Columbus.
Right.
Both of those games at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
On Greatest Hits 104.1.
That's right. And both games at Caney.
That's right. If you're in the area, I mean, why not go to a high school basketball playoff game? Coach Turner might be there.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen him. Well, he won't be there tomorrow night. He's going to be on the Red Raven coaching show.
That's true.
But he might be there on Friday. Seward County basketball, Avery Marchino getting to the baseline, going at Carly Parker, trying to hand it off. The ball loose. Grant Bobb pulls it down, lays it in. Keziah Grant Bobb has been great for Seward County, and I think she's been their top player.
Sure does look like it.
32-20, Narika Welch hands it off to Carly Parker. Now Karis Washington on the right elbow. Karis wanting to attack, spin move, in trouble. Karis now kicks it out to Hallie Kitchen. Narika, good look on the left wing, looking for her first three of the night, and there it is. You cannot keep 24 down for long. She's got 7 tonight.
When you triple team Washington, you're going to leave somebody open.
That's not who you want to leave open.
No.
9:05 to go, third quarter. Ravens 35, Seward County 20. Grant Bob again, that one spins out, and the rebound pulled down by Karis Washington. Here comes Carly Parker. Ravens with a win tonight would clinch a top 4 seed and a first-round bye in the Region 6 tournament. First time they've had a first-round bye in my 3 seasons as a broadcaster. Ari Gordon deflects that, takes it away. Turnovers have still been a little bit sloppy at times for this team as Marchino lost it on the way in. Karis up ahead to Carly, and Gordon able to run it down. Now pass up ahead, Marchino, nice crossover move. That shot no good. Avery Marchino, who came in it tonight, one of the top scorers of any freshman in the Jayhawk, averaging 11 a game. She has held scoreless so far through the first 22 minutes. Parker finding Kitchen, and Kitchen is fouled, and that's the 3rd on Avery Marchino.
Foul is called on Seward County number 5, Avery Marchino.
Been a very frustrating night for Marchino.
Absolutely. Yeah, she just can't really seem to get any kind of rhythm going.
This is how Rashid Kuda feels some games, I'm sure.
Sure.
Sometimes there's just a target on your back, Chris.
That's true.
Free throws here for Hallie Kitchen. Hallie comes in tonight. The first one's good. 64% at the free throw line. See how I waited that time?
That was very nice.
Thank you. Second one for Hallie is good. 17-point lead for the Lady Ravens, their largest of the night, with 8:05 to go in this third quarter. 37-20 again with a win. The Ravens clinch a first-round bye in the Region 6 tournament and a home game in the quarterfinals. Ramaya Kennedy is blocked. Rebound, Karis Washington.
Is that Alexis on the block?
Sure looked like it. Carly Parker. Hallie Kitchen down low to Alexis Parker. Backing down Alexis. What a move. Post hook. And got the roll. Man, is Alexis Parker dialed in tonight.
What a shot, what a move. Nice bucket.
39-20. The Ravens have all of a sudden nearly doubled up the Saints here at home. Ari Gordon in trouble. Got it out to Kylie Hunt. Down low to Grant Bobb. That's been their best offense tonight, and Grant Bobb is fouled on the way up. Raven bench doesn't love it. That'll be on Alexis Parker. First on Alexis. The first team foul against the Ravens. Grant Bobb is 2 of 2 at the stripe tonight, and on the season about 72%. First one up and good. Looks like a 92% free throw shooter. Trying to make it a 4 out of 4 day, and that one in and out. How about that, Chris, man? We're dialed in over here.
No doubt.
39-21. Karis Washington has it on the right wing, hands it off to Kitchen. Kitchen now to Narika Welch, picked up by Ari Gordon. Ravens up 18.
Remember to never say that again.
Okay. Carly Parker working right. What a move. Splitting a double team, nearly lost it and then did lose it. Ari Gordon with yet another steal. And then on the other end, Carly kept it alive. And Narika Welch comes away with it up ahead to Karis. Karis in a 1-on-2. Now we'll have to slow it down. And looking for a pass. Karis in trouble. Loose. And the Ravens turn it over.
Checking in for Coffeyville, number 3, Caitlin Willis.
Giveaways have been a lingering issue for this team. Carly Parker subbed out. KK Willis comes in. Most of the year, the Ravens have played well enough on both ends of the floor that turnovers really haven't killed them. But as we get closer and closer to the playoffs and the championship, obviously that's going to loom its head.
Absolutely. Yep. That's the Achilles heel.
Grant Bobb out on the right wing, guarded by Alexis Parker. Ravens 39, Seward 21. 6:18 to go, third quarter. And Kylie Hunt fouled by Narika Welch.
Foul is called on Coffeyville, number 24, Narika Welch. Her first personal foul.
Sanaa Dennis checks back into the game for Seward County.
Sanaa Dennis checks back in for Seward County.
Again, the biggest storyline of tonight, no Allie Myers for the Seward County Saints. You wonder how different this game would have gone if Allie Myers had been playing tonight.
Absolutely.
Kylie Hunt at the free throw line, hands it off to Ari Gordon. Gordon back to Hunt. Hunt fakes the three, picked up by Hallie Kitchen. 7 to shoot. Hunt, floater in the lane, short. Offensive rebound, Destiny Alexander missed the shot. And now Gordon tried to take it away, but stepped on the baseline. Raven basketball. Seward just can't get a shot to go.
Yeah, that's where you're definitely missing Allie Myers for Seward.
Narika Welch finding Alexis Parker, trying to get a pass down low to Karras, and another Raven turnover. Some sloppy offense here in this third quarter for Coffeyville. Kylie Hunt finding Destiny Alexander, now Ari Gordon. Hunt, Dennis going at the freshman Willis. That shot good. Sanaa Dennis. Narika Welch, Alexis Parker, now Hallie Kitchen, thought about the three. Passes it up to Willis. That one is good. KK Willis from downtown. 42-23 as we cross the halfway point in the third quarter. Hunt, step back jump shot is off. Rebound Alexis Parker. Alexis nearing a double-double here tonight. Narika, KK, thought about trying again, now passes it up to Karras. Karras going up tough and no good. Rebound loose and taken by Seward. And a little bit of a slow night for Washington. Hunt spinning and foul. Highshaw about to check back in for the Ravens. 4:31 to go, third quarter, immediate timeout. Ravens 42, Seward County 23. We're back in 60 seconds here on US 98 and the Red Ravens Sports Network. (42-23). Lady Ravens lead it. 4:31 to go, third quarter. Shane Hill, Chris Freund alongside with you. Chris, I've really been impressed. Obviously, turnovers have been an issue here in this third quarter, but I've really been impressed in a game where both of these teams came in with a lot to play for tonight. The Ravens have not messed around, handled their business, taken control, and held it. That's hard to do.
Yeah, it really is.
Free throws coming for Kylie Hunt. She is 0 of 2 at the line today, but she is an 84% free throw shooter on the season. First one, good.
Yeah, that would be an 84% free throw shooter.
One more here for Hunt. Seward going to have to go on a run to get back in this game, but she missed that one. She is 1 of 4 at the line today.
Wow.
Carly Parker finding KK Willis. Willis has 5 today for the Red Ravens. Now finding Aubrey Highshaw. Carly off a screen, picked up. Narika Welch, now pass left wing. That's Karras Washington. Contact and a blocking foul against Kylie Hunt. And Will Marchino not a fan.
Foul is called on Seward County number 2, Kylie Hunt. Her third personal foul, second team foul.
So third on Kylie Hunt, also 3 on Avery Marchino. Willis trying to get it in, finding Highshaw. Aubrey, nice ball fake. Spin move. Aubrey, Highshaw couldn't finish. Ball is loose. Highshaw pulls it down and keeps it alive. Carly trying for her second three of the night, and it's off. Highshaw with yet another rebound. This time had it poked, and Seward County able to get a steal in the corner. Ravens try to trap, but the ball ends up with Maddie Kincaid. 42-24, 3:42 to go, third quarter. That one tipped and stolen by the Red Ravens. Carly Parker coming up the other way. KK Willis thought about the three, pump fake. And now back up top, Welch able to box out Ari Gordon for that pass. Karis Washington on the left wing, attacking Grant Bob. Karis so quick, tried to draw contact, could not, shot no good. Carly comes away with the basketball and lays it in. A 20-point lead for the Red Ravens, their largest of the night. Carly Parker with the finish. And a timeout on the floor for Seward County. We'll take one with them. We're back in 30 seconds here on US 98 and the Red Ravens Sports Network. 44-24, Red Ravens lead it, 3:12 to go in this third quarter. Shane Hill, Chris Freund alongside with you. Wednesday night, Red Raven basketball. Feels good, Chris. We showed up to the arena today, 60 degrees, sunshine. No snowstorm to get in the way of this one.
Gosh, that just sounds so good. No snow.
How about this for sounding good? 62 degrees today, the coldest it's been in 3 days.
Yeah, I do like that. I like that very much.
Spring, you can stick around if you'd like.
Yes. Please don't go away.
Ravens will be on the road against Dodge City on Saturday afternoon. Final game of the regular season a week from tonight against the Barton Cougars right here at Nellis Hall. And then if the Ravens can hang on here tonight, a first-round bye in the Region 6 tournament and a quarterfinal game right here at Nellis on March 11th.
Love the home cooking.
Grant Bob finding Sinai Dennis, and you see Coach Marchino is bringing in his two forwards on the floor at the same time. Burnham, Grant Bob going to send a three and missed it short. And Highshaw got a fingertip on it. It's loose and a foul against Dennis. Carly Parker a little slow getting up. Hopefully she's okay.
Dennis kind of just landed on her.
Yeah, Carly is a little slow getting up. I'm not sure if her shoulder or arm got kind of jammed there. Hallie Kitchen going to come into the game for Carly Parker. Carly getting attended to. Let's take a quick 60-second break. We'll be right back.
It looks like her knee.
Carly Parker able to get off the floor under her own power. Ava Baker and Hallie Kitchen check into the game for the Ravens. They lead at 44-24. It was a knee injury for Carly. Obviously, we hope she's okay. Very important part of this team. Aubrey Highshaw, the fake, hands it off to Hallie Kitchen. Highshaw gets it in the post against the freshman Kincaid. What a move by Highshaw, a little bit strong. And the rebound pulled down by the Saints. Some missed opportunities for the Red Ravens. And Seward County a run away from making this interesting, but there's a travel and a turnover.
You talk about missed opportunities, and you're not wrong, Shay. But goodness, a 20-point lead for Coffeyville, even with missed opportunities. That's got to be some good news if you're a Coffeyville fan.
Well, I think it speaks to this team's overall talent. Washington's jump shot is off, rebound loose. Grant Bobb and Highshaw end up colliding, and now Aubrey's shaken up. And a little bit slow getting up a score on the other end. Highshaw is up. They're going to sub in Alexis Parker here at the next dead ball. That's the second time this quarter that a Lady Raven is slow to get up after a Seward County Saint lands on them in a scramble on the floor. Highshaw has it now, top of the key. Ava Baker fakes the three. They say she kept her pivot foot down, but she throws it away to Ari Gordon. Kincaid steps into a triple, well strong. Rebound Chloe Burnham, and that shot is off. And now a foul against the Ravens down low. That'll be on Ava Baker. Alexis Parker coming in for Aubrey Highshaw. Again, it's the second Raven to get rolled up on. Both Carly Parker and Aubrey Highshaw told Coach Turner that they're okay. Inbounds goes to Dennis. Ari Gordon tries to turn the corner. Tough shot, good. Back-to-back scores for the Saints, 44-28.
That was almost like a scoop shot that went in, Shay.
Karis Washington on the right wing. Ravens lead is 16, but Saints have a lot to play for here tonight. They're not going to go down without a fight. Willis, Kitchen to the corner to Karis Washington. Under a minute to go in this third quarter, I should say. Karis turning the corner. What a move. Finding Willis. Down low to Parker. Alexis got it. Alexis Parker with yet another score tonight for the Lady Ravens. Now a right wing three is short, and the rebound, Dennis. And they're going to say a foul against Dennis or a foul against Parker? It's a foul on Dennis. It's not Dennis called for her second foul. It's Raven basketball. Alexis Parker has done such a good job tonight on both ends of the floor. Still a full quarter to go, Chris, but I know who my vote is for the player of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Just a complete performance.
Hallie Kitchen. Handed off to KK Willis. Inside of 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Washington. Karis double teamed and had it poked. Washington tried to keep it alive and did. Hustle from Karis Washington. Baker the fake. 7 to shoot. Willis. Now it's taken away by Ari Gordon. One of the best defenders in this league, and she's got 4 or 5 steals tonight. Lays it in to make it 46-30. Baker, 3 seconds to shoot and stepped on the baseline. So 2.4 now for the Saints. It'll be a kind of a catch and shoot here for Seward County. You got about 2 dribbles. Burnham blocked by Baker. Nice recovery there from Ava Baker. Ravens got a 46-30 lead as we go to the fourth quarter. Ravens trying to close out this one here at home and get their 23rd win of the year and clinch a first-round bye in the playoffs. We're back in 60 seconds here on US 98 and the Red Ravens Sports Network. Another strong day for the Raven defense, holding Seward County to 28% shooting and winning the rebound battle 37-21 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Coffeyville leading 46-30. And Chris, that second quarter is the big talking point. Ravens only outscored Seward by 3 in the first quarter, only by 2 in the third quarter. With that 19-8 margin in quarter number 2, that's what's got Seward playing with their backs against the wall here as we start the final 10 minutes.
Absolutely. Looking for a big fourth quarter here as well.
Another Raven turnover. That's going to be their 14th of the day. Maddie Kincaid, Ari Gordon finding Burnham and travel? No, baseline. Stepped on the baseline. That's an 11th turnover for Seward County. Ravens have gotten fortunate that on a lot of their turnovers, Seward County has not been able to take advantage, but the Saints do have a 10-7 lead in points off turnovers. Now a press comes, they find Narika Welch. 7 steals, by the way, today for Ari Gordon. Aspen Clarkson, Alexis Parker, pass to Narika Welch, nice catch, goes up, no, a lot of contact there. And now Washington is fouled on the rebound by Ramaya Kennedy.
A good job by Washington just to grab the ball, just rip it away and put it back up.
Carly Parker to inbound it. Carly back into the game, good to see. Aspen Clarkson back to Parker. 15 to shoot here for the Lady Ravens. Narika Welch. Narika guarded by Gordon. Now Aspen, and what's the call there? It's going to be a foul again on Kennedy. Her second. And already 2 fouls against the Saints in 45 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Carly Parker to inbound it. Gets it to Alexis. Alexis looking for a pass. Now it's Aspen Clarkson turning the corner, trying to get inside. A lot of contact. And a turnover there for the Ravens. They're 15. You see Tony Turner, the look on his face. He's still not happy with these giveaways because he knows at some point in this upcoming 2-3 weeks, that's going to rear its head.
It is.
Jump shot Kincaid is strong. Rebound Ari Gordon runs it down. Kincaid now going to try a straight on 3 and missed it strong. Rebound Carly Parker. Ravens coming the other way. Carly handoff Aspen inside. Clarkson is fouled. Free throws coming for Aspen Clarkson with 8:40 to go.
I think Carly's okay.
Sure seems like it.
Yeah, the way she was able to bring the ball up with a nice pass.
Kylie Hunt coming back in for Ari Gordon. Clarkson 1 out of 2 at the line tonight. She is a 77% free throw shooter on the season. First one here for Aspen is good. Two out of 2 for Clarkson. She's now got 3 points tonight. 48-30, 8:34 to play here in Nellis Hall in game 1 of our doubleheader. Kylie Hunt. I see Jordan Bailey at the door there waiting for game 2.
Yep.
Coach Bailey, he's pretty impatient. He's out there early.
He's ready. Well, Coach Herkholm is out too.
Floater in the lane is good. Kylie Hunt makes it 48-32. Hunt now has 7 points tonight. Clarkson has it, 8:05 to play. This is Narika Welch. Now Carly Parker on the left wing. Carly to Karras. Karras thought about stepping into a jump shot. Dennis able to pick her up. Down low to Alexis Parker. Parker's had a great night. Finds Narika Welch for 3. That one is off the back iron, no good. And a foul called against the Ravens down low. That'll be on Parker. Second foul on Alexis Parker. 7:48 to go, 48-32. And Chris, I said it earlier, Ravens have really felt like they've been in control all night, but Seward goes on a little 6-0-8-0 run. We've got an interesting finish here at Nellis.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Chloe Burnham attacking, getting inside, blocked. Clarkson and Parker team up for the rejection. And now the Ravens coming the other way. Aspen attacking, hands it off to Narika. Now Alexis, now Carly. Good ball movement here. Burnham poked it. It stays with Coffeyville. 7:24 to play. Inbounds pass here for the Lady Ravens. They go into Narika Welch. Now Carly Parker, 15 to shoot. Alexis. Karras got elbowed. No call. Parker will just hit the shot. Maybe the best day of the year for Alexis Parker.
That's the second time she's been able to take that shot. Just step into the jump shot and make it work.
7 minutes to go. Highshaw moves to the scorer's table. Ravens lead at 50-32. Sinai Dennis inside. Blocked from behind by Parker.
Wow.
Narika Welch up ahead to Carly Parker. Do we talk about this one as the Alexis Parker game as we move forward throughout the season?
Sure does look like it.
Karras Washington. Carly now has it off a screen. Handoff Narika Welch. Carly in the corner trying to get inside. Splits a double team. In and out. Alexis tried to keep it alive. It's tipped around and taken by Kylie Hunt. Seward down 18, 6:22 to go. You got to go quick if you're the Saints. Hunt had it ripped away by Parker, but on the baseline it will stay with Seward County. It was almost like a linebacker trying to wrestle it away from a running back.
Here, let me go ahead and hand this to you, even though you're out of bounds.
Clarkson and Alexis Parker subbed out. Aubrey Highshaw, Hallie Kitchen come in. Ramiah Kennedy, corner three. That one is off. Rebound, fought for. It's still loose. And what's the call there? We had a scrum down on the floor. Couldn't tell if they just ruled it a jump ball or if it was a foul. Either way, it's Seward basketball. Never saw the foul sign. I think it's just a jump ball.
I believe you're right, yep.
Inbound goes to Maddie Kincaid, 6:10 to play. Destiny Alexander, Seward down 18, got to make their move here pretty soon. Bianna Ellis. Down low, Alexander couldn't quite control it, it's loose. Welch got there to deflect it. Ellis now on the right wing, got to put a shot up. Three for Kennedy is good as the shot clock expires. 50-35, a shot Seward really needed to have.
Yeah, that's crucial to their comeback. If they're going to have one, it's going to start, and it's going to start now.
Karras Washington has it on the right wing. Now Carly Parker. Carly to Narika Welch. Trying to answer for three. Welch, a little bit too strong. Runs down her own rebound. Tried to get it to Highshaw, but it's taken away by Bianna Ellis. Seward with a steal. They have the basketball down 15. Kylie Hunt tries a corner three. Back-to-back triples. And the Saints are back within a dozen with 5:14 to play. And Will Marchino trying to implore his squad back into it.
That's just a team who wants to win. They're going to do what they can to get back in this game.
Narika Welch, crossover move, attacking Welch. Offensive foul. Back-to-back threes for the Saints and back-to-back stops. And they can get back within single digits with a three. And now we see Chloe Burnham checking back into the game. Still have not seen Avery Marchino check back in for the Seward County Saints. I expect that to happen here pretty soon.
Yeah, you would think it would happen in the next 30 seconds, minute or so.
Inside of 5 minutes to go, Ravens lead at 50-38, but Seward County potentially starting their last-ditch effort to battle back here on the road. Alexander going at Carly Parker. Contact, Hunt tries a three again. That one is off. Rebound, Highshaw. Big rebound, big stop there for the Raven defense. Carly finding Narika. Ravens could use a score. Hallie Kitchen for three. Got it! Hallie Kitchen, corner triple, silences the Saints' momentum.
That's a huge shot. Puts it back to 15.
53-38, Camden Etchison moves to the scorer's table. 4:19 to play, Ravens up 15 here at home. Kylie Hunt, Chloe Burnham fakes the three. Burnham trying to get inside, goes at Kitchen and lays it up and in. Tough finish. And Seward again, 53-40, 4:03 to play. We said they would not go down without a fight, Chris, and they are not going down without a fight.
That's for sure.
Karis Washington, top of the key. Ravens trying to get some late scores and stops and secure their 23rd win of the year and lock up a top 4 seed for the tournament. Hallie, 8 to shoot. Karis, down low, Highshaw. It was tipped. Highshaw got it back. Tough shot is good. Aubrey Highshaw, a near impossible mid-range jump shot. How'd she get that one to go?
What was that from, about 15?
More like
really
18, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Just kind of turned and fired.
Had to. Made it work.
55-40, 3:21 to go. Hunt, and got it and won. Kylie Hunt. Seward County finding their groove on the offensive end. Is it too little, too late? Media timeout. 55-42, free throw coming for Kylie Hunt. We're back in 60 seconds here on US 98. (55-42). Red Ravens lead it. 3:22 to go, but a free throw coming for Seward County's Kylie Hunt. Shane Hill, Chris Freund alongside with you, Chris. Seward has not gone down without a fight. They have outscored the Ravens here in this fourth quarter, 12-9. And it feels like over this last 3 minutes or so, Seward started to find their groove offensively after really struggling the first 3 quarters.
Yeah,
now we see Noriko Welch getting taped up off to our left. Camden Etchison into the game for Welch. Free throw here for Hunt. In and out. She is 1 of 5 at the free throw line today, an 84% free throw shooter.
That's amazing.
You hit those 3 of those 4 free throws, Chris. It's a 10-point game.
It is, yeah.
3:06 to play. Hallie Kitchen. Ravens needing a couple more buckets, a couple more stops. Try and shut down the Seward County comeback. Down low, Highshaw going up, no, got her own rebound. Highshaw not giving up on the play. Raven basketball, 2:58 to go. The effort of Aubrey Highshaw keeps the possession alive. Etchison trying to get it inbounds and finding Highshaw, dangerous pass. Now it's Carly Parker, top of the key. Etchison fakes on the left wing. Camden Etchison. Pass to Hallie Kitchen. 10 to shoot here for the Ravens. Karis Washington going to take the mid-range jump shot and missed it off the front of the rim. No good. Seward County the rebound. They're down 13, 2:37 to play. Seward County trying to go on a run to maybe try and keep their chances at a first-round bye alive. Again, Ravens lock up a top 4 seed with a win here tonight. Down low. And Alexander, what's the call? A blocking foul, and free throws coming for Seward County. 2:26 to go. That'll be on Hallie Kitchen. And it sends Destiny Alexander to the free throw line. She's a 62% free throw shooter. Seward's left some points at the free throw line here tonight, but really got to hit every free throw you get here the rest of the way. First one for Alexander. Good. 55-43.
Yeah, if you can get some points with the clock not moving, that's only going to help.
One more here for Alexander, the freshman. And it spins out. Rebound taken by Kitchen. That's a big rebound for the Lady Ravens. They lead it by a dozen. 2:18 to go, and the Ravens will get across half court, beat the Seward press. Carly Parker tried to hand it off. Etchison able to pull it down. Now Carly. Ravens will slow it down a little bit. 2:07 to play. And Cam Etchison is pestered. It's Washington Now Kitchen trying to get it down low to Highshaw. That one intercepted by Burnham. Tony Turner wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Kylie Hunt trying to attack against Carly Parker. Kick to nobody. And they say it stays with Seward. They say last touched by the fingertips of Carly Parker with 1:52 to play. Saints will be in the bonus the rest of the way. So every foul results in free throws for Seward County. So if you're the Ravens, you're really trying your best not to foul. 12-point lead for Coffeyville, 1:42 to go. Hunt trying to attack Etchison. Now Alexander fouled by Etchison with 1:40 left.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised Seward took their time kind of letting that play develop.
Definitely felt like they wasted more time than they probably should have.
Right.
Ari Gordon comes in, Etchison subs out as Narika Welch coming back into the game. And that's what Tony Turner's telling his team. You foul them, it keeps their hopes alive. The clock stops.
Yep.
The clock runs. Seward County's in a lot of trouble. First free throw, no good for Kennedy.
Yeah. Coffeyville getting lucky that Seward isn't hitting their free throws like they normally do.
Ravens at the gate. The men's team about to enter the building. Hopefully their female counterparts able to hold on here in game one of our doubleheader. Welch tried to find Washington. There's a foul against Burnham with 1:33 to go. Very dangerous pass.
Yeah, that was almost delivered back twice, really.
And now every foul the rest of the way sends the Ravens to the free throw line with 1:33 to go. Welch will inbound it. You hear Sierra McBride off to our left say, take care of the ball.
Yeah.
You do that, you probably win this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
1:25 to go, Narika Welch. Hand off to Karras, top of the key. Washington hands off Carly Parker. Parker, Welch. Passes up the three to burn some more clock. We're down to 1:13 to go. Karras down low, that's Welch spinning, got it! Big time bucket for Narika Welch, and could that be the dagger for the Lady Ravens to lock up a first round bye?
That was quite a spin move.
Burnham in trouble, hands off Kennedy, gotta send it, she does, and she hit it. 57-47, quick inbounds to Carly Parker. Before the Seward defense could get set, now you gotta go quick. Carly, gotta go and gets it to Kitchen. Kitchen to Karras, Karras to Narika. And Narika wisely turns down the shot to burn clock. 37 seconds to go. Ravens up by 10, trying to put the finishing touches on their 23rd win of the year. 6 to shoot. Carly Parker burning as much clock as possible. Now Carly will just send a triple. Got to go. And Carly didn't get it off. They say she got it off.
Yeah.
I don't think she did. Inside of 20 seconds to go. Shot was no good anyway. 15 seconds left. Ari Gordon spinning. And a mid-range jump shot is short. Rebound, Highshaw, and that may just do it. Carly Parker will dribble it out. Lady Ravens are 23-4, and they will have a first-round bye in the Region 6 tournament, and they will play right here in Ellis Hall for a trip to the Final Four in Hayes. Final score, Lady Ravens 57, Seward County 47. Coffeyville survives, and they are 2 games away from the postseason. And Chris, after the loss to Butler, that's now 2 in a row here for the ladies, finding a way to get back on track.
Absolutely. Got to love it that the seed is locked up, and look out, playoffs. Here we come.
Lady Ravens complete the season sweep of Seward County, the regular season sweep. Not out of the realm of possibility. We see this team again maybe in a couple weeks in the playoffs. We got Red Raven postgame show coming up next. Let's take a 4-minute timeout. We'll be right back after this. Ravens win it by 10. Red Raven postgame show starts at 4 here on US 98, the Red Raven Sports Network. Game 2 of our doubleheader coming up just around the corner, but the Lady Ravens win Game 1, 57-47, the final here at Nellis Hall. Shane Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you. Let's go over final game stats here from game number 1. Lady Ravens shoot 42% from the floor, 33% from 3, 71% at the line. Seward County, 32% from the floor, 29% from 3. But, Chris, here's the big bugaboo. 8 of 15, 53% at the free throw line. You hit 4 or 5 of those ones that you miss, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point game with 2 minutes to go, and we can play this game a little differently.
Absolutely, yeah. Huge free throws or huge missed free throws. Yeah, just a kind of the nail in the coffin, if you will, on a Seward loss.
We talked about a big key in this game was the Ravens winning the rebound battle. How about this? 48-27. Ravens win the rebound battle in convincing fashion here tonight.
Yeah, they definitely took the board seriously, both offensively and defensively, and it showed in the final score.
Leading the way for the Seward County Saints tonight, 12 for Kylie Hunt, 9 for Ramaya Kennedy, 8 for Ari Gordon, 7 for Keziah Grant Bob, as well as 6 for Maddie Kincaid, and 2 for Chloe Burnham and Sanaa Dennis. For the Ravens today, 14 for Alexis Parker to go along with 7 rebounds. Double-double, I should say, for Aubrey Highshaw, 10 points, 11 rebounds for Aubrey. Also 7 today for Hallie Kitchen, along with 6 rebounds. 5 for Carly Parker, 9 for Narika Welch, 5 for KK Willis, 3 for Aspen Clarkson. Another day where it was kind of a complete team performance, but how about this, Chris? Narika Welch and Karis Washington combined for just 11 points on 5 of 15 shooting, and you still win the game by double digits.
Yeah, that just shows the incredible depth on this Lady Raven team, 1 through 13. You know, when one isn't having their shots fall like they normally do, they step up.
Ravens finished the day with 14 team assists, but did have 17 turnovers. That's something you're going to want to keep in mind as we move forward to the final 2 games of the regular season. But Chris, another thing that the Ravens really haven't done a lot this year is block shots. They had 4 of them tonight, 3 of them by Alexis Parker. So the Ravens doing a nice job inside. They'll need to keep doing that on Saturday when they play Dodge City.
Absolutely, and it's interesting because Seward had some pretty good size. I know they were still missing some players that had decent height, but absolutely, Alexis Parker doing a great job at getting some great blocks.
Lady Ravens now 23-4 on the season, and they wrap up a first-round bye as we move towards the final 2 games of this regular season. Ravens could still end up being the 2 seed, could end up winning the league. Could end up being the 3, could end up being the 4, but we do know now that they are locked into that top 4, and they will be off the first week or the first day of the Region 6 tournament, and then in the quarterfinals they'll be right here in Nellis Hall. And you ask any coach in the conference, Chris, what they want in the playoffs, to bye, and then a home game to get to the Final 4.
Yeah, that just sounds good. That just sounds good, not only for the team, but for the fans to be able to come out and watch and be a part of that playoff journey, and for us, we can come here. I like that.
The men, they're looking for their 4th win in a row here tonight, and they have already locked up a top 4 seed as well. So now it's official. We will be here for a Red Raven doubleheader in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, our cars will like that with mileage.
How about that?
Our gas bills will
That's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that.
No question about that. But guys looking for their 4th win in a row, Chris, and tonight, Seward County playing a little shorthanded tonight. Their point guard, Kiku Parker, he's a game-time decision. But the Ravens, something that Coach Herc emphasized is this team is going to play with a lot of speed, a lot of pace tonight. They feel like they can wear out Seward County, and that's what they're going to try to do.
Absolutely. I have a feeling this Coffeyville team can wear out a lot of teams. It's like the Lady Ravens with a lot of depth. This is a very deep team as well. The Red Ravens, you could almost start pretty much any 5 together, and it would totally work. So, yeah, you get fresh legs, you get just moving up and down, moving fast like they love to do. Yeah, that could wear out another team very quickly.
No question about that. It's the Red Raven postgame show as we get ready for game number 2 here of our doubleheader. Let's take a quick 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll continue getting ready for our second game. We're back in 2 minutes here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Red Raven post-game show here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Shane Neal now joined by assistant coach Sierra McBride. Coach, not always the prettiest game tonight, but find a way to get a win and now lock up a top 4 seed in the playoffs. I know for you and for the entire coaching staff and the entire team, getting that opportunity to have a first-round bye and then play here at Nellis Hall is something that every team and every coach in the league wants.
Yeah, for sure. Anytime you can play at home in postseason is a win in itself.
Coach, obviously one of the big points of emphasis tonight was winning the rebound battle, and I know Allie Myers not being available helped in that regard, but 48-27 is not just winning the rebound battle, it was really establishing dominance on the glass. So great job by the team on the boards today.
Yeah, for sure. We've really been preaching that all week, and I thought they're starting to buy into it. Our guards, they've been a lot better this week in practice at crashing the boards, and we still have room for improvement. But I mean, Aubrey had a double-double, and I think Lex have 3-4 offensive rebounds. So she was close to a double-double. But they're so athletic that it's hard to stop them on the boards.
It is, and I'm glad. We'll talk to Aubrey here in just a moment, but I'm glad you brought up Alexis because I thought this could have maybe been her best game of the year. 14 points. It really was aggressive offensively. Key blocks down low, 3 block shots today, 7 rebounds. I mean, if this Alexis Parker shows up for the final 5-6 games of the year, the forward depth on this team is really impressive.
I have been talking to a couple 4-year coaches, and I'm like, y'all better get on this girl because she is about to blow up. And not only just how she plays, but she is the glue of our team and how she leads this team by example, everything that she says. Nothing will ever show up in the stat sheet of what Lex can do.
Absolutely. Coach, Dodge City coming up on Saturday, obviously a team that's currently at the top of the Jayhawk Conference, but a team you beat here in this building last month. What's going to be the key to going out to a really tough place to play and trying to go 2-0 against one of the best teams, not just in this league, but in the country?
Yeah, we're going to have to defend, and I thought we had really good spurts of defending today. I thought in the third quarter and a little bit in the fourth quarter, we had spurts of we didn't guard very well at all. But if we guard like we did that last part of that second quarter, I think our chances are pretty good, and we got to get big on the boards again, and they can shoot it.
Great stuff. Lady Ravens get a 57-47 win. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout for the national anthem. We'll hear from Aubrey Highshaw when we come back. Don't go anywhere. We're back in 2 minutes here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.